unbelievable. Snowden calls out media for failing to press U.S. politicians on inconsistent support of whistleblowers.
Here's a summary of the article.
Exiled National Security Agency whistleblower Edward Snowden declared on Twitter Wednesday it is unbelievable that in a moment where politicians are making daily media statements about supporting whistleblowers, the media is not pressing them on the case of Daniel Hale. Hale, a 31-year-old former government intelligence analyst, is being prosecuted right now for blowing the whistle on enormously controversial drone programs, Snowden wrote. Snowden's comments came as U.S. politicians are speaking out about the importance of protecting the anonymity of the intelligence community whistleblower whose complaint about President Donald Trump's July phone call with the Ukrainian president prompted House Democrats' official impeachment inquiry into Trump. Unbelievable that in a moment where politicians are making daily media statements about supporting whistleblowers, the media is not pressing them on the case of Daniel Hale, who is being prosecuted right now for blowing the whistle on enormously controversial drone programs. Trump's treatment of the Ukraine whistleblower, which Snowden condemned earlier this week, has provoked a national discussion about the federal government's use of the Espionage Act and the importance of whistleblower protections. Even as the latest whistleblower scandal was breaking, she noted, the Justice Department filed a lawsuit against Snowden over the release of his new memoir, Permanent Record: An Absurd Act of Spite, considering that the book contains no details about surveillance that have not been previously reported. As Common Dreams reported after the DOJ filed the suit last month, Snowden responded in part by tweeting out a link to his book's page on Amazon and the words, "This is the book the government does not want you to read."
This post received a score of 36,998, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Dude can never come back to the USA because of what he did. He hoped for change, but what has changed? Nothing. As a matter of fact, corruption is now legalized in America. Sucks to be Snowden.
You'd actually be surprised. On the tech side of things, there has been a massive push over the last few years to encrypt everything and make encryption easier to use, so it's not just the hardcore nerds using it. Lots of internet companies now have warrant canaries on their sites. Lots of smartphone apps have sprung up, making it easier for people to talk securely. The EU brought out GDPR, recognizing people's rights to their own information and being forgotten. So lots has and still is happening, just not the toppling of three-letter agencies like people expect.
I find it somewhat comforting that the private sector has recognized the need for improved security online. I only hope they don't falter on this matter down the road, particularly when the government comes to them asking for sensitive information.
Oh, don't worry, all the super important stuff like banking and insurance will always 10 to 20 years behind when it comes to technology and security.
Nah, critical things that could lose them money like bank balance and stuff like how much you owe them on your mortgage or student loans is about as secure as it can get, often more so than industry standard. It's that other stuff that they don't really care about, like your private information and social security numbers, cough Equifax cough, that they don't bother securing.
You guys should join a credit union, we're like way cooler. Legally required to spend money on you guys. It's neat.
Greater than legally required to spend money on you guys. That sounds like such a weird sentence and I don't know why.
It's phrased funny, haha. But yeah, I'm not sure of the specifics, but I know that my credit union's charter requires us to invest a certain percentage of our profits for the year directly on the members. This year we gave out $8 million as a dividend bonus to our members.
As far as I'm concerned, whistleblowers is just a negative term used to describe people who should be regarded as heroes. They're releasing information to the public which should be made available to the public, but isn't because of shady business practices, and they're doing it at the cost of their own freedom, not out of self-gain.
The thing is that whistleblowers was and is actually a positive term, as it was used instead so that people won't be called snitch or spy or some other words. It's only after Snowden uncovered the truth that it became bad, because the US government didn't like what he did.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.